I got something that's gonna make you lay down. Y'all watch this. When I tell y'all, y'all don't need to keep scrolling because this story, I'm coming straight from the Good and Beautiful Bible story. I'm sorry if this upset you that it's not about a worldly video, but a Christian video. Y'all need to stay and stick around anyways. We're gonna talk about dreams today because since I had such a weird dream last night, I want to read about it. As y'all can see, this is such a beautiful artwork that the Good and Beautiful Bible Study offers. Excuse my notes when I tell y'all I was so invested. This is proof in the pudding, y'all. So the Good and Beautiful Bible story always going to come with a title. It's going to give you a summary. And it's also, y'all don't have to never worry about trying to figure out where this story is coming from because it's going to show you right where you can find it in the Bible. Stick with me. So, okay, so you had Joseph. He was the son of Jacob. Jacob and Rachel was married. So Joseph's mother was Rachel, but he had 11 other half-brothers. Y'all getting the story, right? So one day, his half-brothers was like, okay, Joseph keep coming telling us all about these dreams, da-da-da. Joseph been dreaming such at a young age, so we know that he always knew about dreams. So let's just keep talking. Reading the Bible study is going to give you an outline about what is the story about. So Joseph ended up telling his brothers a certain dream. The dream basically was saying like, y'all going to bow down to me one day. And his brothers was upset. They was already jealous of him because Jacob, their father, was giving Joseph a lot of more attention. So they were just always jealous. And that is, y'all have to be very mindful of telling people everything. Sometimes you just gotta let things be in between you and God. So after years of these boastful dreams, let me just show y'all. Joseph's brother reached the end of their rope and plotted to get rid of Joseph. Through one brother, Reuben, protested any serious damage. So they end up selling him to Potiphar, one of the captains of the Egyptian guards, right? The story gets very far interesting. Potiphar ended up seeing that Joseph has favor from God and he made him in charge. Now, not only did they thought that they was going to sell him to slavery and he's going to be a person of slave, but he also was in charge. And Joseph's in charge of Potiphar's household. He's in charge of everything at this point. But guess what? You know that Potiphar's wife grows infatuated with Joseph and she ended up claiming a false claim towards Joseph that ended him in prison. And we think that sometimes those setbacks mean that our dreams won't come true because in all the time, Joseph's dreams were that he will be ahead in charge of his brothers, right? Check this out. Joseph is put in charge of the other prisoners. Favor of God cannot be demolished. It cannot be touched. If you got favor of God, can nobody stop that? Can nobody change it? Can nobody do nothing about that? Told you this was good. Pharaoh himself went to Joseph, was like, hey, I have some weird dreams going on. Can you interpret these dreams? And guess what Joseph did? Joseph let Pharaoh knew that there was a phantom coming. And then when the phantom really came, then he knew like, this is a man from God. God definitely has favor over this man.